Qualifiers right now taking a shot from 47 feet.
Yeah!
Oh, Ben.
Yeah, Ben!
Oh.
Come on, come on!
Oh, you got it. Oh.
Post that guy up! Post that little dude. Yeah! Let's go back!
You got it.
Yeah! Go Shelton!
It's harder than yesterday, and I'm glad I'm right here.
Come on, Caleb.
This is where you were yesterday, 4 yesterday.
We are down 3. Yeah, 0.
Let's go, boys.
Good players, though. Yeah, I'm talking about speed, yeah. And even when it goes on the other side,
You can step up and get your picture taken with the lovely ladies from Seattle, the Seagulls. Don't forget the Seagulls Junior Dance Clinic that they have over in Seattle and all.
We're up 1. Come on, Ben!
drop on him.
Get up there. Yeah!
Stay with him, Austin. Stay with him.
Come on, Austin! Whoa, Ben, don't fall down. No!
Yes, sir, Ben. Very good.
Yeah, Ben! You're entitled to your personal space in this game. Shot! 16 minutes. Thinking it's over. He's clearing up. Championship! Won it. Yeah! Come on, Caleb! That's his little move. Oh no!
Corey Bells are doing the work inside.
Come on, Caleb! That's his little move. Oh no!
Corey Bells are doing the work inside.
Get off him. Come on, Aubrey! Oh dear. Shot. Yeah!
Winner will play tonics in the championship game.
Oh, slip. Oh, yeah, I forgot they slip on this.
Take that! Take him! Take him! Come on! Come on! Damn it. Yeah! Get up there!
Can they convert it? Still trying.
Yeah! Woo!
physical, especially when Corey Barrows was playing.
All the way.
More answers with the block.
Travel.
After that shit,
16-16. Yeah, Ben!
Shelton, he'll get another as they're in the bonus now.
They will.
Easy one.
Oh, good gravy.
Easy one. Come on, boys. Work it.
Get him out.
They are all up. All right, Ben.
Get in for the board. Board it up.
Chance for the win.
Time for me to watch him play.
Okay, so 2 champions now crowned. Our women's champion, Team TBA, and our 6 foot and under champion, Welcome Home Spokane.
From Lincoln High School in Tacoma, Mammasboys. Wearing the Lincoln jerseys, the dark jerseys. Wearing number 24, Caleb Shelton. Number 42, Aubrey Shelton. Number 40, Ben Shelton. And number 21, Austin Shelton. We're just about.
We know who Roni's rooting for in this one.
You got that right.
David Pendergraft playing for Team Tonics out there, Big Red.
I do have a soft spot for the family thing. I'm a big family guy, so I want to get a close game, but David Pendergraft for the game winner.
For sure. All right. Here's Eric Benzel now off the handoff from Pendo up top. Got a lot of bounce in his step, and he loves that step back jumper, but the first one is off the back of the iron. One of the Sheltons, this one, Ben, pulls down the rebound. He gets a screen from his brother Aubrey. Picks up his dribble. Here's Caleb, who Mama Shelton just said is getting married in a couple of weeks, trying to work on Pendergraft. Back down inside we go to Ben. And he draws the foul on Eric Benzel. Some of the fans not quite sure about that call, James.
Well, you know, the calls go either way, and I think it always works out in the wires as long as the referees are fair about it. So the players just have to play through it and keep on going.
All right, now 2 of the Shelton brothers played collegiately at the University of Puget Sound, so if you follow the Whitworth Pirates at all, you might have seen them at the Fieldhouse in recent years. Mitch Holden now will inbound up top for Team Tonics. Went to Gonzaga, did not play there, but he's certainly not lacking in game, and either is that guy. Big Red goes hard to the rack for his first bucket of the ball game, Roni.
Definitely. That's what Pendo does. Put his head down, drive really hard to the basket, 2 points.
All right, Aubrey Shelton now to inbound. To Ben. Here's Caleb. We could just go on first names here since they're all Sheltons, but Pendo comes out of nowhere with the big block, and you as a big man, James, you got to like that.
This is a different kind of game when it's up and above 6 foot now. It's going to be a little more physical. You got shot blockers out there. You got to play a different kind of game, and they will.
Setting the heights, the Shelton boys go 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and 6'6". Team Tonics 6'3", and Mitch Holden 6'2", Eric Benzel 6'5", and Daniel Haynes off the bench, and 6'6", and David Pendergraft. There's Ben Shelton with the bucket for Mammasboys as they take a 2-1 lead. Holden again to inbounds to Pendo on the right wing. Spin inside, goes high off the rim. Holden, though, fouled hard by Caleb Shelton. Don't think it was intentional, but it might have sent a message.
Did I say physical?
Yeah, exactly.
It was definitely intentional.
Not a
question.
Not a shooting foul. Sometimes those fouls are worth it, though, early in the ball game. And there's a big foul right back at you.
No shot. Missile beforehand.
This time, Holder will go to the line for the free throw.
Well, part of that physicalness is just kind of setting the tone. See?
Exactly.
And the more physical team, the more physical players are going to have the other guys back off a little bit, and they'll have their way with them when the
Hey,
game
and there's a lot of coaches, I'm sure you know, that will tell you to send a player to the deck the first time you drive down the lane.
You got to find out ways to do it.
Caleb Shelton rises for 2 off the front of the iron, but he collects his own rebound. Here's Aubrey now for 2, and he knocks that one down. So the Shelton brothers have it working early with a 4-1 lead. Here's Eric Benzel. Mitch Holden now spins inside, puts it up with the left hand. It's off the mark. Ben Shelton with the clear. Looking to break down Eric Benzel, who recovers defensively, and a travel called on Ben Shelton. So turnover to Team Tonics, trailing 4-1 here in the early going. Roney, in their last 2 games, though, they've recovered from big deficits early, so this team certainly has the firepower to put up points quickly.
Definitely. I think it's a matter of just getting the run. And I think right now they're just having a struggle offensively. It's a matter of just finding the rhythm.
Eric Benzel over Austin Shelton into the game for the first time. Caleb with the rip, and he will clear past the blue line. Caleb, one of those University of Puget Sound loggers. Here's Austin again, awkwardly to the hole, but he gets it to go off the glass, and sometimes better be lucky than good.
You know, even though it was awkward, I think he was under control. I think he knew what he wanted to do, and he did it.
Definitely.
5-1 now. See if Pendo can get something going for Team Tonics. Working on the perimeter. He likes it out there. Puts up the 2. A little strong. Holder, though, clears to Benzel beyond the blue line. Back to Pendo in the post. Big height advantage. And Pendo using that big body to work his way down inside. His second point of the game, Ronnie.
Definitely. That's why Coach used to always tell us, seal your man, easy basket.
Quick little drop step, and he had smooth sailing of the hole. Here's Austin Shelton working outside. Thought about pulling up on Benzel, and there's Pendo on the floor, and I believe it went out off of Austin Shelton. And that is the call. Team Tonics will take over, trailing by 3 here at 5-2. Little switch up top as Ben Shelton will guard the ball. Here's Benzel in the post to Pendo, spins inside, hard off the glass. Well, that's a great move by the big man.
He took it to them. He dared them to stop him, dared them to foul him, and he still carried it through to the basket.
Ronnie, this is kind of what we saw in the last game with Team Tonics. Pendo carrying early, waiting for the other guys to heat up.
Definitely.
But he's doing the dirty work again early.
He's doing a great job, and I think he's going to get his teammates fired up, and then you're going to have to see the point guard starting to shoot threes, and everything is going to start to open up. You have to establish always the inside and out.
Austin Shelton going hard to the hole. He was looking for the foul call. Did not get it. Instead, it's off of his brother Caleb. Turnover, Mammasboys. Now Eric Benzel with the ball up top for Team Tonics. Ferris High School grad out of the University of Denver. Mitch Holda, the flop, didn't get the call he wanted, but wait a minute. They're saying the foul first. Rody, you're used to continuation. You're used to continuation. This is the NBA.
Even in college, that's a two-pointer. The guy flopped, and he scored.
All right, so Holder buries the free throw, though. So still, Team Tonics back within 1 at 5-4. Austin Shelton up top. He's flanked by Ben and Aubrey Shelton right now. There's Aubrey kind of losing control. Regains, will fire a 2-ball. Just goes in and out. Pendo in an arm lock with Ben Shelton, rips it away. Here's Benzel. Got a step, back out to Pendo from the wing. And that's Butter. David Pendergraft giving Team Tonics their first lead of the game. And when you can go inside and outside, it makes you so dangerous as a big man.
Definitely. Match your problem once again.
All right, so 6-5, I believe, as somebody standing right in front of the home team score on the scoreboard, so it's a little tougher to tell. But here's Ben Shelton from Mammasboys, working right around Pendo, who gets a hand in there. Mammasboys retain possession, though. It's out of bounds off Pendo. Aubrey Shelton will inbounds. He's in there with his brothers, Ben and Caleb. Team Tonics has their 3 main guys, Mitch Holda, David Pendergraft, and Eric Benzel on the floor. You won't see much of Daniel Haynes out of Lewiston High School. He's just kind of comes in to give the other guys a breather from time to time. Ben Shelton working on the smaller Benzel. Benzel fighting hard, though, on defense. Having the ball. A foul is called. He can't believe it, but Ben Shelton will go to the line for the free throw. The crowd here does not like the call, James.
No, they don't. They don't. But I think Mammasboys is really starting to have some problems with the physicalness of the other team. They're really coming at them, and they've taken some of the starch and some of the wind out of their sails from the fast start that they had.
And Ben Shelton knocks down the free throw, so we are tied at 6. Pendo now will inbound up top for Team Tonics.
All tied up at 6.
Here's Benzel. He loves the step back 2-pointer. Let's see if he goes to here. No, spins inside, but it is a step back just for 1 this time, though. But Shelton, Ben, I have to say the first name, I guess, clears the rebound. Here's Ben now working on Holda. Won't go, but he'll go to the line for a free throw. Roney showing his displeasure, but you go hard at the rack, you got to get rewarded.
Oh, no. It's not displeasure. It's just that the FAR ref has made every single call during this 3-on-3 game. That's all I'm saying.
Some refs like to make their mark.
I have great respect for referees. I will not want to be a referee.
No.
It's a tough job.
I will lead the league in technical foul giving.
Fouls given? Yeah. You'd have the quick whistle, huh?
Quick whistle. I have tremendous respect for them.
Holda thought he had Pendergraft on the slip there. Pendo hold up, and the ball went out of bounds over to the Mammasboys. 6-6, we take our first TV timeout at 7 points, so the next basket will take us into a break. Here's Austin Shelton to Aubrey. Got himself in a little bit of trouble, but he found Caleb on the other wing. Great move there, and finishes with the left hand. We've hit our first TV timeout. Mammasboys in front, maybe unexpectedly, at least for the hometown crowd, by a count of 7-6. More men's elite 6-foot and over action from Nike Center Court right after this. This is Caleb Shelton driving hard to the rack with the left hand to give Mammasboys a 7-6 lead over Team Tonics. Let's go back courtside to Ben Kaplan with an update.
Team Tonics saying they want to go ahead and stick with their defensive assignments. That's what they need to focus on. Also, the Shelton brothers have the Shelton family band, so very tight-knit group, Derek.
All right, thanks a lot, Ben. Here, Roney, before we get back to action, let's ask you about your court dedication here earlier this week in Spokane.
It was a tremendous honor to be able to take part with Hoopfest into that court refurbishing in Corbin Park. It's a tremendous honor to be able to say that I have a court that bears my name in Spokane, Washington.
A lot of people, I think, will be appreciative of having that court, which is actually just a few blocks north of where we're at right now.
Definitely.
Go check it out. It's a beautiful, beautiful court.
One person already told me that they were very happy that I did it, so my job has been accomplished.
That's worth it right there.
Eric Benzel with the defense.
Yep, Eric Benzel, great defensive play there, James, to get the tie-up on the taller Aubrey Shelton.
Benzel's a little undersized, but he has great timing and anticipation. He knows where the ball is going to go, and he tries to beat the ball to it.
I tell you what, if you're at Oz Fitness on the South Hill and you see Eric Benzel and Mitch Holda walk in, you might as well leave because they're going to be running on that court for a long time.
Possession again. This time the ball will go to Eric Benzel.
All right, alternating possession goes to Team Tonics this time as they trail by a count of 7-6. Team Tonics looking for a third straight Hoopfest title, which, to my knowledge, has never happened before. Pendo looking to work on Caleb Shelton, but instead turns it over this time. A rare mistake for Pendo. Caleb inside to Ben. He spins around Mitch Holda, puts it up with the right hand. It won't go down, but he is going to the line for 1.
A hold on Holda.
And James, you made a run for Seattle mayor this year unsuccessfully, but is politics something you're thinking about maybe continuing to pursue?
You know, that was back in 2009 where I was a candidate for the office of mayor in Seattle. Yeah, I'm very involved with the political process in Seattle and the state of Washington, actually, too. I just feel it's one of the best ways for a person to get involved with their community, to really understand all the nuances and the issues of the day, and to give back and be a servant of the people. So that's what I really wanted to do and what I will continue to do should I stay in the Seattle area and pursue those kind of things.
Terrific.
So if I want to help pass law that would make defibrillators mandatory in local high school. Can I count on you to help me out?
Well, you can count on me to help round up the constituents. The voices need to be heard, and then you have a voice down at City Hall to respond to that.
No,
So
that's fantastic.
that's how that works.
Well, we will talk afterwards then.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And of course, Ronnie referring to your Heart to Heart Foundation, which is something that very scary. You had to experience firsthand as Pendergraft comes up with the big block. Here's Benzel now, the chance to bring Team Tonics within one. No foul called underneath. There was definitely contact.
Very dangerous play once again. Somebody's airborne, you jump underneath. Whoa.
Here's Caleb Shelton working on Pendo. Out to Aubrey for two, and he hits it. So a 4-point lead for the Mammasboys. All of them out of Lincoln High School in Tacoma, Washington. 10-6, they lead Team Tonics. But we will remind you, Team Tonics has come from behind in their last 2 games to come back and win. And here's Benzel. If he heats up, they can be very dangerous. Hold off the mark on the putback as well. Caleb Shelton, former University of Puget Sound logger, clears up top, looking for a screen from Austin. Here's Ben. Ben puts it on the ground. And Pendo gets on the ground to tie him up. This time, I believe, goes over to Mammasboys on the alternating possession.
Mammasboys will have the ball.
Okay, so Austin Shelton to inbound, with brothers Caleb and Ben. Here's Caleb out beyond the blue line, now being guarded by Mitch Holdup. Austin Shelton has it poked away by Benzel, but Caleb Shelton regains control. Trying to work on the smaller Benzel. Whoop. That kind of lost himself there and threw it out of bounds. Turn over to Team Tonics.
That happens. I think he felt a little frustration. He was being D'd up very, very well, and all of a sudden his feet got locked up, and he had to get rid of that pass.
All right, here's Pendo working on Aubrey Shelton, going right at 2 defenders. It was almost all the way in before it spun back out. Pendo upset that no foul was called on the play. Sometimes with Hoopfest, though, you got to draw blood before you get the whistle.
And he does have a great amount of blood. Look at his elbow, look at his knee. Pendo, he's been hitting the ground a few times today.
Here's Holda to Pendo. He's going to step outside this time. Just a little too strong. Ben Shelton with the rebound now. And he'll clear to the blue line. Aubrey Shelton hit his last one, and he hits again. It's now 12-6 as the Shelton family is going crazy on the east side bleachers underneath the basket.
I tell you, Derek, Mammasboys plays with a certain amount of poise. I mean, almost lacking the fire, but they're composed, they play together, they have the chemistry, whereas Team Tonics, they have this tenacity. They just keep coming at you. They're not letting up.
Here's Benzel, hard to the rack. Blocked, but a foul called this time. And Benzel will go to the line.
Cut the run down, weather the storm, weather the storm. Still believe in yourself.
Yep.
The game is not over until it's over.
And there's Benzel with the free throw to make it 12-7 now. One thing to notice, the sun is going down to the west side, which the court now almost nearly completely in the shade, which just makes things a little bit easier for the players, especially when they're looking back to the west side with their back to the basket.
Definitely.
Okay, Austin Shelton back up top to Caleb. A double screen here now. Aubrey pops, he's hit his last 2. Going to work on Holda inside, a little too far underneath. Maybe got away with the travel. He definitely traveled that time. I thought he traveled the first time.
No.
At least they got it the second time.
It wasn't the travel, it was like a hiking.
All right, here's Holda. Looking for Pendo in the post, finds him on the much taller Shelton, and that's just, you could put that in the bank when the bigger guy gets that kind of position on a smaller player.
Every big guy loves that. That was a big-time mismatch, and it was great his teammates saw that and capitalized on it.
Yeah, and as Ronnie mentioned, you get that seal, and it's good night, Irene.
Yeah.
Coach used to remind me that every single day in practice.
Ben Shelton now with the screen from brother Aubrey. Here's Aubrey. Been hot from outside, guarded closely by Benzel though this time. He won't let that happen again. Ben puts it on the deck to Caleb. Benzel switches out. Here's Aubrey now, up top. Boy, Pendo left him open again, and that's a mistake because he's hit 3 of those now.
Yeah.
And Mammasboys with a 14-8 lead here.
Pendo's giving him way too much room, and this man is not a driver. He's not
That's
driving to the basket.
all he can do.
That's all he
Shoot
can do.
threes.
Yeah.
And why is Pendo giving him 3 yards on that?
I think Pendo is a little bit tired
He's
right
tired.
now.
He's tired.
And you can't blame these guys with all the action they've played so far today. We're going to take another break now. Mammasboys in control, up 14-8 over the 2-time champs. Come back with us for more action from Nike Center Court right after this. Special thank you to Toyota, one of our major sponsors, as we take a look at Aubrey Shelton hitting his 3rd 2-point basket in the late going here of this game to put Mammasboys up by a count of 14-8. And quickly, Ben Kaplan, another update for us.
Yeah, you guys said you have to draw blood possibly to get a foul called here. Caleb Shelton bleeding from a scratch on his back, so I think that we're at that point, guys. It's been a physical one.
It certainly has. Thank you, Ben. And now we're ready for live action again. Mitch Holder will inbound for Team Tonics, trailing by 6 at 14-8. Here's Pendo, handing to Benzel. The Holder feeds Pendo in the post, working on Aubrey Shelton. And he gets the bucket down low. Once he gets position, it's all over.
That's a big-time advantage down there for Team Tonics, and so they have to take advantage of it, especially down the stretch, and especially when they're getting a little more tired.
Yeah, and Pendo might actually give up an inch to Aubrey Shelton, but once you establish position, you can do what you want to do in the post. There's Caleb with the up fake, working on Benzel, and he throws it away. So here's the crack in the door here, Ronnie. Just down 5 now with a chance to cut it even more.
Points off turnover is one of the biggest stats in basketball. Now if the white team can capitalize on the turnover, I think they're in a good place. Pendo should shoot the ball every single time right now.
Benzel, step back 3. Whoa. And like we said, that's the shot that he loves. And if he heats up, then this team is awfully tough to beat. So now 11-14. Team Tonics back within 3. And if Benzel gets going, it could be trouble for the Mammasboys, but they still own a 3-point lead. Here's Caleb Shelton working on Mitch Holder. Benzel came with a double team and stripped it away. Mitch Holder now clears up top. These 3 for Team Tonics have played the entire way so far. We've yet to see Daniel Haynes. Pendergraft found a seam, but he got it stripped by Caleb Shelton, who fires from downtown off the front of the rim. Here's Ben Shelton to Aubrey Shelton. Ben now trying to work on Pendo. Arms straight up, no foul called. Benzel dives.
Wow.
And if you're Mammasboys,
Yeah.
that's a great bounce. If
That's
you're Team
right.
Tonics, that's just a really unlucky
And
bounce.
that's the way the ball bounces sometimes, but great hustle by all the players out there on the court at this time. Yeah, they just stayed after it. They had to.
Both teams really fighting hard on the defensive end in this game. 15-11 now, and we've seen that play from Tonics time and again. Pendo fakes the screen down on Benzel, slips it, and they find him for the easy look. He gets fouled on this one, and he'll go to the line with a chance to cut back to 3. A rare miss from the line for Pendo. Again, these guys have played a lot of basketball this weekend. You get into this last game, you can start to feel it in the legs when you bend down for those free throws.
Definitely.
Not to mention, it's a lot trickier shooting outside. Ben Shelton to Caleb. Gonna get a screen from Austin. Caleb working hard on Benzel. Here's Austin up top. Finds some room, fires a 2. And he knocks it down. 17-11 as the Shelton family rejoices once again. Boy, 3 points away from grabbing the Hoopfest championship from Team Tonics here. Here's Benzel. Let's see if he can make something happen for Team Tonics. Step back 3 again. Oh! The bank is open on a Sunday. Eric Benzel back-to-back 2s now. Team Tonics back within 4.
You need to stop.
Guys,
defense, win championship.
That's right. We got a lot of basketball here left, though, guys. Here's Caleb Shelton. Any bucket here from the Mammasboys will make things awfully difficult for Team Tonics. And he gets it to go despite being hacked in the act. James, just a good, tough play from Caleb Shelton.
You know, it's incredible how poised, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, the Shelton brothers are. They don't get rattled. I mean, they do what they need to do, and I can envision them playing in their playground and on their driveway for all their growing up years.
I guess we just had a technical foul called as Caleb Shelton went to the line for one. I was looking at you, James, so I didn't exactly see the foul call, but there's Pendo hard to the rack. It just won't go down right now for Team Tonics. So the Mammasboys can win it with a 2-point jumper. Here's Ben Shelton. He'll go hard to the rack, though. Just off the mark. Oh, and the follow won't go either, but Ben Shelton will go to the line with a chance to make it game point for the Mammasboys here at center court.
I think that was a big mistake that time by Team Tonics. You know, they didn't close out. They flew at the ball, and then, man, just pump fake and went to the basket. At this time, you got to make these guys hit these long-range jump shots from way outside, especially, look at them, they're hanging over, bending by their knees.
We're shooting two. I guess it's a double bonus situation now, so this is for the win.
There we go.
And he makes it.
Wow.
Boy, the Shelton brothers, Mammasboys,
They did it.
out
They
of
did it.
Tacoma, are your 2011 Hoopfest Elite Men's 6' and over champions as they steal the title from the two-time defending champs at Team Tonics by a count of 20-13. We were waiting this whole time for Team Tonics to make the comeback they've made the last few games, and this time, Ronnie, it just didn't happen for them.
Oh, definitely. A couple of missed free throws, a couple of great plays by the Mammasboys. You got to keep your hat off to them. They play very good together. Number 42 made some crucial twos. Congratulations to them.
Two could win it. Two could win it.
One more chance, and his team is at 19.
13-19.
Mammasboys out of Lincoln High School in Tacoma stops the run of 2 straight titles by Tonics. Fantastic championship game, gentlemen. Award ceremony is coming up.
Hey, thanks for coming tonight. Let's bring out very worthy